dust is rising high. A simple melody is floating underneath the sky. No chariot of iron, no silver or no gold,
a deep bass riff, soft rim shot echoing guitar chord, soft wind ambience. I keep walking, though the road don't know my name. I keep walking. Soft male vocal enters almost immediately. There was rain upon the old road, mud beneath the traveler's feet. Every mile became a question, every shadow had a memory. I saw smoke above the rooftops, heard a child begin to sing, and I wondered how a broken place could still produce a melody. Bass climbs slightly, organ enters. Maybe every valley hides a river underneath. Maybe every sorrow leaves a doorway we can read. Full roots groove, gentle clubbing. I'm walking through the valley, but the valley won't be home. I'm carrying a little light, for the place is left alone. Every step is telling me the mountain can be crossed. I may have lost the road behind me, but I haven't lost the cause. Drums drop out bass and let the remain vocal fragments echo. Walking through the valley, through the valley. Drums return with a slightly deeper pocket. An old man by the roadside held a lantern in his hand. He said, son, the night is longer when you don't know where you stand. Then he pointed toward the hillside where the first light touched the trees. Don't confuse a delayed sunrise with a promise never to be. So I tightened up my sandals, let the morning find my face. Every scar became a compass, every wound became a place. I'm walking through the valley, but the valley won't be home. I'm carrying a little light, for the place is left alone. Every step is telling me the mountain can be crossed. I may have lost the road behind me, but I haven't lost the cause. All drums disappear, deep bass sustains beneath the distant organ chord. If I fall, let the earth remember I was moving toward the dawn. If my footprints disappear, let somebody know I carried on. I don't need a perfect road, I only need another step. And the river keeps on moving even when the sky forgets. One drum hits silence for half a beat, full of rebison and harmonies, flooded by answers, raucous phrases. I'm walking through the valley and I can see the mountain glow. There is something past the darkness that the night will never know. Every step is telling me there is still a road ahead. I may have walked through sorrow, but tomorrow isn't dead. Dub version Vova become distant. Another step. along, then fades.
Deep bassline enters. Immediately now you bingy hand drum. Warm guitar scan. Distant win and tape is. Oh, hear that drum calling from the mountain. Zion is waking. Yeah, Zion is waking. Soft male vocal, intimate and slightly breathy bass remains dominant. I heard a sound before the sunrise, rolling through the valley like thunder underground. Old hands beating time in the darkness, calling every weary heart to turn around. No golden crown upon the hillside, no silver road beneath my feet, just the fire burning in the silence and an ancient rhythm underneath. Organ swells softly, the caution becomes more spacious. If you feel the earth beneath you, if you hear the distant cry, there is something in the rhythm that the years could never hide. Full roots groove enters layered background, humming answer the lead. Zion sacred drums are calling, calling through the night. Zion sacred drums are calling, bringing us to light. From the dust beneath our footsteps, from the river to the stone. Zion sacred drums are calling, calling every child back home. Lead vocal drops out, bend some strong, trembling guitar skanks echoes into stereo space. Dub siren and spring reverb appear briefly. Drum, 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 calling, calling, calling. Got to enters with a haunting three-note motif. I walked where broken houses whispered stories nobody wanted to recall. Children drawing sons upon the walls, dreaming they could rise beyond it all. The elders say, don't fear the darkness. Every night must meet the morning flame. So I carried what they gave me, like a blessing wrapped inside my name. And when the world becomes too heavy, when the road begins to bend, listen closely to the heartbeat. Every ending has an end. Bigger vocal harmonies, drums slightly more forceful. Zion sacred drums are calling, calling through the night. Zion sacred drums are calling, bringing us to life. From the dust beneath our footsteps, from the river to the stone. Zion sacred drums are calling, calling every child back home. the seed beneath the stone. And if my voice grows weaker, let the drums speak for me. One heartbeat for the fathers, one heartbeat for the free. Drums gradually return, fully scrimmaging twilight mirth.